Welcome to Practical Smokers, where we light up in the latest of cigar culture while providing a healthy dose of humor and news. I'm your host, Cole Parker, and today, like every and any other day,
Well,
my homie,
yes, sir,
from another mother
What's
and
up?
father.
What's up?
What's funny is our brothers more like brothers, and we more like brothers than our brothers.
I totally agree with you on that, man.
Anyway, got my dog J Money. What's cracking, J Money?
What's going on, people? This your boy J Money, man, back in the building. You know what we doing? We chasing the bag to the bag, chase us.
It's still chasing. Look at it.
And we gonna still be chasing it. It don't matter how we keep elevating, man.
We still chasing.
We still chasing, baby.
Bag can never have enough in it.
What? Come on,
Got a
now.
whole nother bag.
We got a whole nother bag.
Shit makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And today,
We got a bag for Larry.
we got, speaking of which, great segue, pretty fucking premature though. God damn it. But anyway, in the house, we got our homeboy, brother from another mother, soon to be in the family, Larry Copeland, Royalty Cigars. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, I'm blessed to be here. I'm thankful to have you guys, man. Hey, I'm ready to get rolling.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
What's
good,
funny
man.
is Jay really get too many flyer beards on the show to Jay, so he might have some fucking beard and be doing this motherfucking show if I know Jay.
I'm not envious at all.
That shit full air, motherfucker. That motherfucker's in a car.
Later.
That's why he can't.
He sprayed-
on the camera.
He washed in the whole bottle of Biotech.
I did. I don't put the beard on.
He got the conditioner. Shit is shiny. Leave it.
Yeah. Man, how many blazers you mess up though? All the grease on them, you can't get them stains out.
First of all, motherfucker hasn't had it down in 3 years. He been like this for 3 straight
He
years.
can't even turn his neck. You take look left, his whole shoulder turn left.
Shoulder got to turn back.
This new Jerry girl. You see that?
Yeah.
He didn't go around with the little joints that's tucked right here.
Yeah.
Ascot.
So glow.
Absorbing the ascot. Is that a sponge ascot? It is.
Yeah.
The Chimay cloth.
I got it on Amazing. I bought it on Amazing. That's where I bought it at.
Not Amazon, amazing.
Amazing.
That's a goddamn shame. That is some nigga stuff to say amazing.
See,
It
it is.
Anyway, so we got my man, Royalty Cigars. Larry, tell us about Royalty Cigars. How long you been in business, brother?
Okay, yeah, man. So it's been a long journey.
Okay.
A long, fun journey.
Okay, when you say long, give us time.
Right. So legally, we've been in business for over 2 years.
Well, you
All
been
right.
selling the black markers?
Man,
Well, before I used to bust them down.
I had Black and Miles. I had a Black and Miles service going on.
5 for 10. You know, I'm slipping in the head. But no, man, I had everything registered for 2 years.
Okay.
But it took me a long time to come up with the blend and find the right factory and go through the right process. So
Copy that.
that took 1.5 years.
Okay.
To get that done. So I didn't launch my cigar brand, until last year, June.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
sir. Yeah, I went through quite a few different factories and quite a few different blends.
Okay.
You still got the pre-rolls from before?
I still got a couple of the old.
The pre-rolls before we started? All right, cool.
That's how you get your palate down.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been smoking for 10 years.
Okay.
Okay,
But I
good.
didn't really understand the whole palate game until I got into the
Right?
industry.
You like,
Exactly.
oh shit,
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
like,
taste it.
yeah. Oh, it's raisin. That's what that is. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
So where's the factory out of where you get your blend?
So I'm at the Tabacalera Orito factory.
Okay.
Right. Now Jay really about to be mad. Jay's ready to be Spanish speaker.
Do you know how long it took him to pronounce that? He was like, Keto,
Well, yeah, man. So I'm out of that factory. It's in Tamboree, Santiago.
Okay.
All right.
And, yeah, man. Master Blender over there, Juan Lopez. And we got Felix Paredes, which is my distributor and manufacturer, and he does everything.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
So how many different blends you have? I know I've seen the different sizes, but
Yeah.
how many blends do you have?
No, just this one blend.
The one blend.
The one blend. One to start off small, one to start off right. And once
Okay.
we get that going, get that consistent, get the name out there, and we just continue to build on top of that.
So is that blend, is it non-disclosed, or can you give us what it
I
is?
can give you the disclosure. I mean, the basic disclosure like everybody else.
Okay.
So it's San Andreas Maduro wrapper, a Cuban seed Dominican binder, and then the Ecuador Dominican filler.
Copy that.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
Medium to full. And, I'm curious to see what you guys pick up on the flavor.
That's why I ain't asking yet.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get this thing fired
So you
up.
say you've done it for a couple of years now. So what made you say, you know what, I want to fucking do a cigar, right? Because we're in Atlanta.
Right.
Atlanta is a dime a dozen cigar industry, right?
Right.
Everybody fucking either got a cigar or a cigar shop or a mixture of the two.
Right.
Right.
Or they got the shirt and the hat.
There's more motherfucking house plans than fucking real estate developers in motherfucking Atlanta. So like, what made you decide? You know what? I'm gonna put my foot in the ring, put my foot out there, and figure out a little bit about what I want to do as far as cigars.
Man, so my first business was perfume and cologne.
Okay.
I did a lot of cosmetics. I did sugar scrub. I did a lot of things. So,
All right.
and I
Mary Kay.
Yeah, right.
He can't
Purple.
Man. So I love creating, man. I love the art of creating and being innovative and just changing the game, coming up with something as original as you possibly can. Just let your mind wander and just see what you can do. And man, so I didn't even know that us as brothers, as black men, could even have our own cigar line.
Yeah.
Until I met, some of the first black guys and just hanging around Cigar Mike, and he's introducing me to all these different brand owners, and I'm like, man.
Yeah, shout out to Cigar Mike, man. That's our homie.
Yeah, family on this show.
Yeah.
He probably done this about 4-5 times.
Hey, he be like, hey, when we get on next time.
Right.
Soon as he leaves. Yeah.
That's why he made sure he put me in contact with you.
Sure.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Definitely shout out to Cigar Mike. But
Him and Peaches.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can't leave
Peaches.
Still ball of fucking energy.
Hey,
Yes.
She come in fire. Like
Okay.
a firecracker.
So you was like, I want to get to the game. You holler at Mike.
Yeah.
He kind of helped you with some.
Absolutely. He
Suggestions,
just,
okay.
bringing me out. He was like, yo, when I move, you move.
Copy
you know
that.
what I'm saying? I'm doing events, come hang out,
Right.
meet the people, shake hands, kiss babies. You know what I'm saying? And so I just did that. And then as I was doing that, I was smoking, I was learning my palate, expanding my palate, trying anything under the sun.
Yeah.
Except for all the sweet stuff. I've been out do that. You know?
Right.
And
That's when you was doing sugar scrub.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Right. Tatiana with the sugar scrub. You know what I'm saying?
Honeydew Melon go real good with that group.
Exactly.
Exactly. But yeah, man, so I just outgrew that, and I was like, man, I want to do that. It's something I can create. It's something that I can blend. It's something that, you can play with it. You can age it for 5. You can age it for 10. You can add this, put an ounce of that. And I love the creative. I love the creativeness.
So would you say you're a one-man band, or you got a team of people that's collectively helping you?
Man, so
I feel like I'm airing dirty laundry. I'm sorry.
nah, man, that's
but that's part of the process.
that's a real good question, though.
That's part of the process.
Because legally it's just a one-man band.
Right.
Yeah.
But we all know it takes a community.
Correct.
And
Correct.
so, for me, it's like I don't want to say it's just me because I got
Yeah.
a community. But
Yeah.
I got you guys. I got Peaches. I got Cigar Mike. I got other people I look at as mentors and people that has helped me get to where I'm at.
Yeah, but I want to shine light on. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I want to shine a light on essentially your routine that you have to go through when you putting together your boxes. When you going checking out your sticks. Is that all you, or are you going to check out each stick before you put them in the boxes, ship them off, or you just ask somebody to do it and they do it for you?
So that's definitely the factory in the team. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got Felix and the team down there.
Okay.
And then I do a final check.
Gotcha.
They do a first check. Felix do a second check. I do a final check. Go through. All right, we good. We like this. It's rolling. Let's keep it pushing. If I find a problem, I go back to Felix. He goes back to the factory.
Right.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So how instrumental were you in this blend? Right. Was it like he gave you a whole bunch of blends and you just tried them out? Like, I want to go with that stick.
Yeah.
Or did he kind of walk you through the process? Like, here's jalapa. Here's
that's the leaf.
arrow. Right.
Yeah.
Like, give you all these different leaves to try to create a blend. Which one was it for this particular blend?
Man, this one I was very instrumental.
Okay.
We tried the first process, like he just gave me a whole bunch of different cigars.
Yeah.
Hey, try that. I was like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that. And man, he probably gave me over 20 different cigars. He's like, you know what? In a minute, you about to go to the factory yourself.
Bring your ass.
And you about to just sit. Because I was doing that with the other guys, but with him being here local, he's a roller. He has a lot of stock. He's a distributor, so he already has a lot of the cigars from the factory.
Copy that.
So he was able to he saved me a lot of money and time going down there.
Right.
But man, we got to this blend. I told him what I was looking for, And he was like, yo, try this out.
Yeah.
So he took it, and I was like, I like it, but let's tweak this, right? I was
Okay.
like, let's make it box press, let's add this, and then let's take this away because I don't like too much pepper.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
And so, you know.
Because just white pepper, I was about to say, I don't taste black pepper.
I was about, yeah.
Like, you can taste a little spice, but the spice is so mild.
It's more flavorful than it is on the tongue.
Exactly.
From a.
It's interesting that you say white, because for me, I always feel like it's a red. Because I've always heard people say white is very strong. And I'm like, you know, I guess everybody's probably different.
It also depends on how you look at it, right?
He lives in Florida, man. White pepper in Florida is so different. His white pepper in Florida is so different. So now he like, yeah, this must be white pepper. Yeah. So
what made it royalty? Like, you know, outside of what royalty represents, I know you got some purple kicks on. Is purple your color? Is it your inspiration? It's purple and gold band. You know, like, where did they all come from? You a Crown Royal drinker said, I'm about to put this on.
Right. I bet this Crown Royal bag, you know what? That look good on the stick.
Right. Put some R's and some C's on there.
Can we make the band velvet?
Hey, I tried it.
I
tried to make the footband velvet. Is that gonna work? It's like, no, it's gonna mess up the humidity. I was like, God damn it, all right, we'll go with the satin.
Yeah.
But, man, I had a name. My journey, at first it was 4 of us. And then I had to cut some of the guys, all the guys out. And so I'm just sitting here thinking about the name. I'm driving home from an event that I went to just go support. And I'm like, it just popped in my head.
Really?
And then I was like, I can relate to that because, again, you know, I'm a 3rd generation, right? And so I'm a Lord by deedship. Again, you know, I have a whole deed on my website. Okay. So I'm a Lord, 3rd generation, and then I just look at the people. We all kings and queens. So my thing is just like I want everybody to embrace their inner royalty.
Okay,
you know,
that's what's up.
When you smoke your cigar, when you step in, you grab a royalty. I want you to sit up with prestige and dignity. You know?
Put your ass collar.
Yeah, put your ass collar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go put your Kentucky Derby hat on.
Hey. You over here like Meghan Markle? Meghan Markle, come holler at your boy.
You stay over there. Right, but yeah, you know, I'm big on community, big on family. So again, when you smoke, it's like welcome to the royal family. Right. Like now you all are part of the royal family.
Appreciate
and we just gonna continue to build and help each other out.
So now I understand why you only came out with one Vitola. Mm-hmm. You were very instrumental.
One blend.
Two Vitolas. Okay, one blend.
Right.
Copy. Yeah, one blend. Yep. It's because it's your baby.
Yeah, man.
You was very instrumental in it. To the T, so it's your baby. So you know you're trying to soak up as much of it as you can.
Yeah,
I understand that. That's good.
I want to see this baby grow and mature.
Yeah.
And age into wow, man, that's a grown woman. Now she can take care of herself. Now it's time to reproduce.
Okay. So what do you have on the in the books coming for the future?
Man, so we're starting to curate a blend, a second blend, but that's so early. Down the line. That's no time soon. But man, right now we're just continuing to build, continuing to network, continue to put the name and the stick and the brand in people's mouths and homes and just build right now. That's all I'm focused on is the networking, the marketing, connecting, you know what I'm saying? See how I can help other people. You know, I just did the Growthology meditation session, you know, which was great. I want to introduce.
He was in here meditating.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He was floating. He was floating.
Matter of fact, I think he just left.
Exactly. Right. So it's like, man, I just want to bring new things to shake up the industry, man. Okay. And
if you don't have a name for the new, I got a name for you. The Royal Fool.
Or the food.
The food.
Anything in the royal family, that's a good concept.
Yeah.
But you know, you might not want to just jump the food first. But
that
further down the line.
That
might be your one sweet one.
Right.
You know, I put some sugar scrub on that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? It was dipped in honey.
Right.
Right.
It come with a bath bomb as well.
Right.
So the purple and gold that just happened to be because of
just
money and royalty.
Okay. Royalty, and then I'm like, you know,
I'm a Q. That's why I asked.
Okay, everybody asked that.
That's why we asked.
Like, nah. But you know, it's crazy. You would think the Qs be supporting the most.
Well, but it's more than just color, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of times it's education, and that's one of my things. Like, it's easy to quote unquote launch a cigar brand by just white labeling, right? Mm-hmm. But that's why this question: how instrumental were you with the process, and do you know what the fuck is in it?
Yeah.
Right? Ain't nothing worse than like, oh yeah, you know, it's a It's
Honduran.
Right.
It's your fucking cigar.
Right.
Well, what's the leaf? It's full.
Kid?
How about never mind? I don't want to smoke it. Thank you.
Not at all.
What it tastes like?
Nothing. I'm not even. I don't even try. I don't even try. But speaking of flavor, I have got some good chocolate in here. I got. What's funny, you mentioned raisins earlier. I captured some raisins in there, but that's also that San Andreas, right? And that's where the white pepper's coming from for me, the San Andreas, right? I got a little bit of almond or something nutty in there a little bit to me.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. On the back end, I definitely taste the almond.
Okay. I do got
or maybe dark, maybe it's like some dark cherry or something like
that. Like
that.
oaky smell, too.
Yeah, it definitely has a, man, I tell people, when I light up my cigar, or anybody lights up my cigar in the area, and I'm like, yo, somebody just lit up a royalty.
Right.
Because it's floral, it's earthy, it's the cocoa, the coffee, it's molasses, you know what I'm saying? That comes from that San Andreas wrapper, that molasses.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, the raisins, the fig, all of those different notes. I love it.
So if someone would like to drink with this, what would you suggest the pairing would be?
They don't give us that fucking anything shit.
Nah. Definitely not.
Like, it goes with
bourbon
and rums and bourbons and scotches and gins.
I'm
fucking impossible.
Very meticulous about it. Like, I would tell you the specific. Johnny Walker Double Black. Wolford Double O.
Okay.
Dragon's Milk Beer.
Okay. That's one
Guinness
of my favorites. Okay.
A port wine. Like, the only ports I've tried it with has been 6 grapes and then the Chateau Elan port. It goes good with pretty much any rum, just because, or any good aged rum.
Okay.
At least 7 years.
Sipping rum.
Yeah, sipping rum. Those are the top pairs that I like off the top of my head. Oh, and Uncle Near's 1884 small box.
Okay.
Those are the top pairs that whenever anybody asks,
that's what
if you're drinking that, smoke that cigar.
Okay, all right.
It's like a little cherry just a little while.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, cherry on it.
It's really a good stick, man. I would tell you. Unfortunately, the good part is I tell you if it wasn't.
That's a good part.
I can get that in bad, right? I would be like, I'm not the biggest fan of your shit.
Yeah, right.
But I do enjoy it.
Yeah, I went through some tough critics, mainly Peaches and Mike.
That's good.
That's good.
A lot of tough critics.
Constructive criticism is everything, man.
I tell people, oh, it's great, I love it. Okay, I'm looking for something.
But you also want a respectable palate.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. I don't trust everybody.
Right. This is great. What's the taste?
Right.
Tobacco.
Right. You want somebody who's going to tell you the truth, though, man. At the end of the day, because so that if there is an issue, you can refine and retool and come back better.
Absolutely.
It's all about getting better and making sure that we put our best product out.
Absolutely.
So where you out of?
I'm based here in Atlanta.
Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
You're from Atlanta?
From Atlanta. Okay.
Cigars would be anywhere though.
Right.
Cigars in LA, Southeast.
I'm from LA.
Okay.
He's from Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where'd you go to high school?
North Springs.
Okay.
He's not from Atlanta.
I knew he's going to
He's not from Atlanta.
I'm from Atlanta.
I was
supposed to go to Langston.
Oh, here we go. Supposed to go.
But I took my mom put us on the bus.
Oh, here we go. Supposed to go on the bus.
Supposed to go to Langston.
Supposed to go.
Langston is below Atlanta. It's like
no.
It's Atlanta.
It's like Fireburn.
North Springs.
Fireburn.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I grew up in College Park off that same road.
No hood. We ain't doing no hood check, but it's all right.
He said College Park. You heard it come out. He said, but I grew up on College Park.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right by the Marta station. And the Shoney's.
That's not Jesus Christ.
Hey, old national nice, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what has been your hardest? I'm going to say your hardest, right? What challenges have you had in getting the cigar out there outside of just having to put it in people's hands, let people taste it? What has been some of your challenges as a new comer, really, especially in the spectrum of time?
Right.
World?
Man,
10 years is new in the cigar world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest challenge, outside of the obvious, like you just said, has been I chose one of the hardest cigars to make, age, and market, making it a box press.
Okay.
Not a lot of people smoke box press. for a lot of different reasons. Some people don't like the way it feels. Some people don't know how to smoke it, or how to cut it. There's always problems. Some people, they don't know how to cure it and age it. A lot of different issues. But I chose that because it's the most flavorful profile of any cigar. Right. And I wanted to, again, stick out. When you go into any humidor around the world, there's going to be less than 10% box press on any shelf. Right. So I'm like, okay, well, I want to be part of that 10%. I want to stand out.
Gotcha.
So for those that love box press, or for those that love a good cigar, they know that that's where the flavor is. They're going to go to that box press.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest challenge right there. Is I knew it was a challenge, but I accepted it.
So, as far as shipping concerns, do you get any, or have you had any like issues with shipping? And they have been, reoccurring, and you don't know why. Like, people might say, man, my boxes are broken, or, anything like that. Or, hey, my stuff ain't got here.
No, more so like delivered to shop.
Oh, no.
I'm just talking about, right? Delivered to shop.
Delivering to shops.
I take care. Well, if you're local, I'll deliver it.
Right. Personally.
Yeah, personally.
Gotcha. You don't have any, like, recurring complaints.
All of, like, even to LA, I've shipped them a couple boxes and packages plenty of times. Florida, Alabama, Tennessee. I've shipped to them, and I'm like, there's no complaints, no problem. They get the package, they get the tracking. I make sure it's nice, got the paper, got the bubble wrap. We're gonna take care of it.
Good.
This was a real good choice in ring gauge, because I do not like a thick ring gauge.
This is very flavorful, though.
48. What is this?
52.
52.
Yeah.
The box press be throwing it off.
The box press throws it off. So as I tell you, like, man, you got something big. They look at it, I'm like, it's a 6x50. It's a standard Toro. Right.
Yeah.
It's a standard Robusto 5x52. With a lot of people now, man, that's the biggest thing too with the market in America. They want to go to 660s.
But it's also
670s.
It's more than America. It's black.
Yeah,
it's black.
You're right about that. Black.
It's black. Let's be real. The blacks, the bigger, the better. I'd be like,
you want to put a
what to the balls that came with that dick you put in your mouth, brother?
Exactly.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Do you feel like you're gonna have these changes coming in the economy with tariffs and stuff? You're gonna have a issue with getting your products.
Man, that's a real
even packaging shit.
That's a real good question and concern. I do get some things. Almost everything comes from overseas, really.
Yeah.
But
even his beard oil.
Right. Even his beard.
Yeah, that comes.
This was Indian.
No, that's Brazilian. That's Brazilian. You know what I'm saying? It's that silk. You know what I'm saying? That's a real good question. Honestly, man, I don't think so. Just because I haven't heard them announce tariffs against like the Dominican Republic specifically, and everything I get goes to DR.
You don't know who your president is, do you?
We're gonna see.
It's still early. But also, they're not really tapping on too many markets in DR.
Yeah.
That's true.
You get a little bit of space.
Yeah.
And the good thing is because again, I have a nice size factory who's been imported for a long time. They got the industry, they got skin in the game.
Yeah.
I don't foresee any issues. Like a lot of people, around the holidays, factories shut down.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you got product? I'm like, absolutely.
Right.
My factory, we're good.
Right.
We order ahead of time. We know we're gonna shut down, so let's get the product ahead of time.
Yeah.
So
was
that things different?
You learned that from experience, or that was just someone telling you, hey, this is what's gonna happen during the holiday season, so you need to pack up? Like, how did you figure that you need to do that?
Man, I just thought logically.
That's good.
Experience, but I feel like to me it was just logic. All right, you about to shut down. Let me get an extra 2,000, 3,000.
That sounds like some Atlanta hustle stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm still wrong with you, but it's gonna come out of me.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
In North Springs, California.
Hold 285.
He can get in any room. Yeah.
Right. So right. I heard you mention states. You said Florida, Tennessee, California. I thought I heard you say Nebraska.
No, not Nebraska.
Alabama.
That's about Nebraska, Alabama. That's the same thing. Close enough. Alabraska.
Yeah, South Carolina. Yeah. And that's it right now. We're still expanding, working on Vegas, working on more shops in Florida and North Carolina, and just expanding to anywhere and everywhere. Really.
What's your price point generally? I know it's shop specific, but
yeah. But the retail, the Toro is 15 and the Robusto is 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Around that 14, that's good. That's a good price point. it's it's that sweet spot.
Yeah,
Right?
it is.
Right in that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Tell us about your idea came up with the packaging or the boxing, I should say.
Man,
and how many sticks come in your box?
Yeah. So I wanted to do 10 count.
Okay.
It's 10. From my experience, not a lot of people walk in buying 20 count boxes.
Okay.
So 10 count boxes is a lot more feasible. You know that, and then that's also very gift friendly. You know, it's good for weddings as well. You get a 10 count box. Okay, now you got 5 for the groom, 5 for the bride. So there's a lot of different ways to market that 10 count box. But I really like the design that I came up with, and even the factory said that was one of the most beautiful boxes they made.
Okay, I saw the marble.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking like royalty,
right,
but I don't want to just put all purple, all gold.
Right.
So what else can I throw? And I'm just thinking like, okay, I think about the palace and the castle. They're gonna have marble or stone or something that's different, granite. So I want throw that touch on the box as well.
Okay, well, as a marketing guy, right, I always ask, right, because
shit.
looking at the box itself, right, the box has a lot of things. Like there's some of it's embossed.
Yeah.
You got like a
glossiness.
you got the metallic, the foil stamping. You know, like those.
You got aluminum foil on it?
No, just the metal.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Glittering, brother.
I thought you said aluminum foil on it. Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
But so that does adjust your price, right? Because that adjusts your outcome price. And if you're doing 10 cigars a box, well, that's a lot per box in just the production of the box itself.
Yeah.
Have you considered what that looks like in going forward with other boxes? Does that take into a play, or you want to continue that standard, or you haven't thought about it yet?
Well, no, I've thought about it, but what my plan is to do eventually, limited editions and seasonal release. And with those boxes, of course, they're going to be different. They're probably going to be 20 or 50 count boxes. Because it's going to be limited quality. But the everyday humidor, gift, online, all of that, that's going to probably stay with the
10 count boxes. I love it.
We was using royalty for, now we're using rentals.
They gave us a break.
Right.
Okay, so what are you projecting by the end of this year as far as high expansion, right? Like how many extra shops you're looking to be in? Yeah. Do you have a game plan? Do you have a team that you're trying to put forth together? Yeah. Like how are you looking to expand, and what do you look at that expansion to be maybe on a percentage?
Dark chocolate.
Basis, right?
Yeah. I'm definitely... Good question. I am working on building a team. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm in community. I already got a team that's unofficial team.
Right.
Yeah.
But definitely, 6 months I was in 20 shops, and including mobile lounges as well as other subscription boxes and things like that. So my goal for by the end of this year, with it being a full year, my goal is to at least double that, if not triple that. So anywhere from 40 to 60 lounges. Including mobile lounges, and definitely have at least, 1 or 2 official brand reps on the team, and build it that way.
Are you going to PCA this year?
I am going. I don't have a booth, but I will be there.
Okay,
I plan on trying to
get popped open in the parking lot.
I'm trying to tell you, listen, brother, look, take advantage of the opportunity because you're going to be able to see and touch and talk to any and everybody. Go ahead and get your networking on and get that and get a lot of the contacts out there. And I'm telling you, you're going to see, man. Once you do that, you'll see some elevation there.
Oh, yeah.
You can add that into your plan into getting out your sticks, man. Yeah. I'm not sure if you got some events that you want to go to, or I don't know if you can set up at them, but if you want to go to, or you gonna hand out sticks to people. Are you doing that?
That's the plan. I'm
okay.
Working with a couple people in the area, see if they're having any events, see if I can sponsor an event, just kind of see how that works.
Yeah.
After parties, after PCA.
Yeah. Because we went last year, man. We're actually going again this year, and our good friend Mike, brother, he said, "Hey, look, walk with me.
Yeah.
Me him.
He's good for that.
Oh man,
he's good for that. Ain't gonna leave you.
Was that damn Obama?
Right.
I tell people, Mike is the only person I know that can bring almost anybody out that don't normally come out. I mean, I've met a lot of
he's loved
with just him, like his cigar week, Atlanta Cigar Experience.
Yeah,
he brings people out. I'm like, oh snap.
Right. That's this person.
Oh, that's that.
That's the person.
I need to go meet.
Right.
I need to go. Oh, that's that company. Oh, I need to go meet.
Right.
Talk to him and see. So he definitely, man. I plan on following him around. Like, hey, who I need to meet.
Right.
Yeah.
Who I need to meet.
And are you at the level? Do you have like a box minimum for your orders, or Do you just whatever you get them in right now? Like where are you now?
As far as like the shops?
Yeah. Only the shops.
Yeah, only the shops. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
sell them out the box, out the back.
Sell them out the box. No, I mean, I'm very flexible because I am sorry. So I give a little wiggle room because people want to always be the trial error with a new product. So new lounges, I usually have a 2-box minimum just to carry because I only got a small face. Yeah,
right. You only got 2 faces.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, if you want a cut and light event here or meet and greet event, because I don't do cut and light yet. But when I do cut and light, it's going to be a cut and light experience.
Okay, copy that.
So I call my events meet and greets.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And so when I do those events, those are usually 4-box minimum, for the local state of Georgia. No. And then anything out of state is usually 8-box.
Copy. So you got to make your money back.
Yeah, it's something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Depending on where I go, LA expenses, so 8-box
is
enough, but
right.
Right.
You already laid it out the bag. You say it's going to be an experience. Tell us what a cut and light experience look like from Royalty Cigars.
I can't give you the full disclosure.
You got to give us full.
I mean, but you got to get the people something to just imagine.
My son works.
Man, that's I'm playing with ideas, but I do plan on having maybe some girls and guys for the girls.
Okay.
And just offer a full experience of somebody that is actually going to do a cut and light.
Sounds like a smoker's retreat idea or time to me.
Right.
Stay on the smoker's retreat.
Right. I see a lot of people now. I've been to a lot of cut and lights, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, what are you doing? You just sit behind the table. You're not interacting. Right. So I'm like, at least with me, when I do my events, I'm walking around, I'm interacting. So it's a meet and greet. You get a chance to meet me, you get a chance to greet me, you get a chance to have a conversation.
Yeah, one thing not to cut you off. One thing I know is make sure you have a team because everyone's not extroverted, right? Everyone's not a in-your-face sales, tell you about it. Some people are reactive.
Right.
So you need to have some people with you who going to go out there and at least communicate with the community. And then when it comes to you, you're only one person, right?
Right.
So if there's a line of people waiting to talk just to you, you're going to lose sales.
Absolutely.
Because you have no one who's knowledgeable of the cigar with you. So make sure that you do bring at least 2 or 3 people with you to assist with that. Just a piece of advice based on experience, right?
But not only that, though, you're going to have somebody help you set up, break down. While you're obviously going to be the one handling the money and paying, you handling the money. So somebody else should be talking to some customers walking in the door. While you're doing that. So that's going to help you alleviate a lot of stress.
Absolutely, Like I say, I'm looking for a team, but I'm not one of those people that I'm not everything. I take my time. I want to make sure I do it right to the best of my ability. Right. So I'm not just looking to just make anybody part of the team and join the team just because I need help. Right. I want to do the nice vetting process. We go through it, 90-day trial, and then see how that goes. Maybe we do another 30-day trial just to see because. Again, when you're on the team, I want you to be on the team.
Right.
I want you to see this thing from the beginning to end.
It's okay to hire help temporarily for certain things. Don't knock
try
that
to tell you.
out. Even if they're not officially on your team, if they're an educated smoker and they can describe your product, then that might be good.
I do that already.
Okay, copy that. Yeah.
The reality of it is this: everybody grow and everybody, move on, right? It's only a few that's going to stay for the long run. And that's the expectation. But also, you only want a few because you only want a trusted team of people there, right?
Exactly.
So, anybody who's going to say, hey, they want to help, as long as they're going to be serious about helping you and put in the effort and they can, and you got a job for them to do that they can do, keep it moving, man. Because the worst thing ever is you around here doing this the whole time, they big ass forehead. You fuck around and headbutt somebody, you gonna have a lawsuit on your hand. You have a lawsuit on your hand. You hit somebody with their head, boy.
That's long with fedoras, guys. I like my ball to beard look. Right. I don't mind that forehead shine. That soul glow.
Got the Mike Bless starter kit.
Sugar scrub. Got that motherfucking damn hydrated skin.
I'm trying to tell you.
Man, I definitely appreciate the advice. And I agree. People do grow and they outgrow people.
It takes time to build that team.
It's going to take time.
You're going to lose, you're going to gain. Everyone who's done anything successfully has gained and lost and regained and relost.
Including practical smokers.
Everything.
Including practical smokers,
Another thing, you might, there's certain people who have celebrity status, things like that in the field, who are real cigar smokers. You know, it's also good sometimes to reach out to them, maybe a little care package or something. You know, 'cause sometimes their word is good. You know? Some people got who, even though they're a celebrity status, people respect them as a cigar smoker.
Absolutely.
You know, everybody's not a cigar smoker just because they smoke cigars.
Right.
You know, but those who are cigar smokers, that's also good for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You got any swag? Got any paraphernalia?
T-shirts or anything you have yet?
Well, T-shirts are kind of made to order, kind of drop ship method. I do got some hats.
Are they velvet?
Nah,
T-shirt got an ascot on the top.
Right.
Beard on it.
It'd be like those tuxedo shirts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a couple things, but you know, I'm a cigar brand.
Right.
I'm not an apparel brand.
Yeah.
I'm an accessories brand.
Right.
So I do have a couple things, but that's not my focus. You know, those are
Understand.
things I usually just give aways to incentivize you. Oh, you buy a box, all right, I'm gonna give you this.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
It's kind of swag for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So I do have a couple swag things that, you know, I don't overdo it. Some people got crazy marketing budgets. They putting $1,000, $10,000 on all types of swag items. I'm about to stick to it.
So, are you considering maybe doing another Vitola with the same blend, or you pretty much there's gonna be a buckle down? Your buckle down gonna be.
That's a good question.
You know,
nobody ever asked me that. I mean, that's a really good question. I would have to test it out to see
Lancero or pig type
definitely
situation.
Lancero's harder than box press.
Yeah.
That's harder than
cool.
box press.
Cool.
If anything, I may do a Gordo just to get the Gordo people something they want and keep it box press, but I have to see how it'll change the flavor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that I don't want to lose the flavor. Right now, both Vitolas offer great flavor, great burn, great smoke. You know,
And you are gonna lose some flavor.
Yeah, with the Gordo,
the more filler, you gonna fucking lose some flavor.
So I'm like, man,
well, change. I ain't gonna say lose, but definitely change the flavor.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's why I have to play with that. But that's a good question. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, because that does make a difference, right? Because you get somebody who really becomes a fan of the brand, and it's option one or option one. And sometimes it feels like, well, what the fuck else?
Well, how much time do I have?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like the Robusto, because I'm like, if I'm a quick, 20, 30 minutes. Like I did the Robusto when I was doing the meditation session, and then last time beginning to end, I was able to make it through a whole hour.
Okay.
You know, typically, but you can finish Robusto 30, 45 minutes.
Right.
Okay.
You know,
You don't never put it down.
Yeah.
I'm just hold it like this.
Like the uncle with the cigarette on the side of his mouth, it don't never leave his lip.
I can get knocked
That's
out
pretty
like
fast
that.
to smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
See, to me, if you hitting it that fast, you're almost losing experience,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to really push experience, let's not push 30, 40 minutes, right?
Well,
I know
you
you look
Robusto about 45 is standard, you know?
About 50.
Well, it depends on how far you're
50.
smoking it too.
That is correct.
Because
I smoked to the end.
You trying to burn your fingertips,
You
you know what I'm saying?
Have fast.
You
know?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a blend in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So with the current blend you have, is that tobacco, not to say endless, but can you supply the demand, right? So let's say if the demand does grow and everything does go as planned, and let's say you grow 500% by the end of the year,
Right.
can you supply the demand with the blend, right? Or is the blend so fine-tuned that you like, oh, well, you know, give me some more of that, throw that in there.
Trying to lay down. That's close enough.
That's close enough.
They won't tell the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely have enough. Again, we got a whole farm, so we're not a small factory by any means necessary. So we definitely have enough to supply the growth of the demand.
Right.
Definitely.
You mean tell me they got you out there picking your own tobacco?
I ain't picking.
Okay.
Not this jacket.
Not that beard either.
Not that beard.
Right. Be crispy as hell out there.
Man, you know, it's funny. That's one thing that I think Peaches and Mike and a lot of people, you know, told me. They like, bruh, one thing about you gonna have that jacket on.
Right.
90-degree weather in Atlanta. You gonna have that jacket. They like, you gonna rep the brand. I'm like, I got to. Nobody else gonna do it.
You got to do it.
It's nothing like recognizable shit, right?
Yeah.
Like prime example, like in Tampa, I went to the Salvador Dali Museum. That mustache is his. I don't give a fuck 5,000 motherfuckers do it. That motherfucker. West Side Connect gang on his face. That motherfucker's his shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what mousse he used. Some of that same sugar scrub shit you had.
Right.
That motherfucker, he put that shit way up there.
That lock and jail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with all that you got going on, I'm glad we touched on those things, right?
Yeah.
Because our users, our followers and people who
Our users, man. What?
People,
What?
You know the hell I got there.
What?
The people who follow us, right?
Yeah.
They tend to be a little more interested. Those are questions they have, especially those that have shops.
Right. Yeah.
Well, shit. Well, if I do like it, is this it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm if I like a brand, I like a brand, right?
Yeah.
So I do like more options.
Right.
I probably stay with this one.
Yeah.
My store probably where I stay.
Yeah.
I probably live in that zone, right? Until there's another blend.
What's the time in from the day someone purchase or place an order to the time they get it in their hands? What's the average time for shops? Everything shops.
Okay.
Yeah. Not out the trunk, in the shop.
Not out the trunk. I would say I do sell online to retail, so that's why I was like somebody ordering a customer. But the shops. I mean, I'm usually shipping out within the next 24, 48 hours.
Okay, copy. So
Yeah.
For delivery, to their doorstep. Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, and I always verify like the hours to see, like if they one of those shops that's closed Monday, Tuesday. I won't ship it out on a Friday and they get there when they close.
Right.
I always look at the hours and then I always verify. You want me to send it to the shop? Some people want me to send it to the house or
right.
The address.
So if somebody did want to order online, where would they order?
Well, you can go to my website and royaltycigars.com.
Right there.
Royaltycigars.com.
You on social media also?
Absolutely.
How you spell that?
royaltycigars.com.
I understand it sounds like that, but
No, I understand.
Atlanta, be T.I.
Right.
Royal T.I.
Right.
He is from College Park. I just want to make sure.
North Springs.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, RoyaltyCigars.com.
That was tough.
And that's same on social media, Royalty Cigars?
Instagram is Royalty Cigars _ in the back, and then Facebook is Royalty Cigars, spelled the same as the website.
He did a J. Atlanta shit.
That is not Atlanta, man. Oh, man.
Before
He's a marketing genius, so he's gonna hit you with some marketing shit. Just take it as advice.
This is how it goes, right? People understand consistency, right? So to make it as consistent and fluid as people, would be, right? It's easier just to have the same thing on whatever.
I tried. I couldn't get it on Instagram.
Somebody already had it.
Not even. Nobody has it. But I think somebody used to have it and they probably banned the name. They probably banned the name.
Yeah.
So now
or no, it's active. They haven't changed it.
Even when you look at it, when you go type in Royalty Cigars, it's one word. Nothing pops up. It's royalty.cigar. It's royalty.
Did you contact Instagram?
No, I haven't did that.
Maybe you should try that.
Yeah. Because I tried it. I'm like, hey, I looked into it. It was like, that means somebody got it in the
I mean, just a word of advice, because if not, then I got to go through what he say for this one and what I think for this one.
So that's why I did Royalty Cigars and they just put the underscore at the end. So I was like, I thought about that too.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I'm not a marketing genius,
right?
But it's common sense to me.
Like,
you got to keep that shit the same.
Fluid, right?
Yeah.
Right. I was like, gotta be fluid.
I tried.
Okay.
Get to it.
So 2 years in, man, when you celebrate your anniversary? When's your third one coming up?
Well, the anniversary. The anniversary for formation obviously passed in February.
Okay.
But I'm only going to celebrate the anniversary of when I launched the stick.
Okay,
and that
which
would
is
be June.
June
1st.
So you have any event?
June 1st, 2 years.
Yeah. Well, June 1st will be 1 year of having the stick out.
Copy that.
Are you gonna have an event?
Well, it's bad timing.
You're an experienced guy.
I am. It's bad timing for the only reason that our guy, Cigar Mike, always does his birthday bash that first June weekend.
Okay.
So I am talking to him about being one of the sponsors and main key people of the event.
Late June, bro. One thing about June is a whole month.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever you say is your anniversary, people got to accept it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You say, if I say it's 18,
it ain't your birthday.
Right.
It ain't a birthday. It's nothing that's set in stone.
Our birthday in November. We celebrate from the end of October all the way through December.
Definitely. 30 days within my birthday.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I only celebrate the month. My birthday is May, so I do it all month.
30 days within my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Within the birthday, 30 days.
So you
my
get
beginning and end, 30 days.
So you get cigars for 30 days.
60
Gone.
days worth of cigars.
See.
Definitely 60 days.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Was there anything that you would want our viewers Our viewers know
Thank
more about what you have coming out, about the experience of the cigars. What would you like to share with our viewers?
Oh man, so just stay tuned. Go follow the social medias again. Instagram is Royalty Cigars, all one word with underscore in the back. And Facebook is Royalty Cigars. And make sure you just stay tuned. I'm posting all types of events, from meditation events, trying to introduce new things to the market, but also different meet and greets events, and just new lounge locations. Yeah, man, just stay tuned. New podcasts, different shows, different people. More practical smoking.
That's it.
And just stay tuned. So make sure you follow, subscribe, do all of the jazz, and we here.
Love it, man.
Hey,
That's
and
cool.
embrace your inner royalty. I need all y'all to do that.
That's the motto. Embrace your
inner royalty.
I have one yet.
I don't got one yet.
Okay, we're working that. We're
But
working
I
that.
like that.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
With the king and you, the king of queen and you. Right. So the stick, I love it. I am having a problem with it staying lit. It might be just me talking, but I'm having a problem with that. But also, I don't know if it was fresh out the pack or fresh out the truck, right?
No,
You know what I mean? Like as far as the humidity, like we're not fresh out the humidor right now, so I do add that to the experience. But I do like the flavor a lot, man.
Yeah, I like it too.
I think the San Andreas is a really, really good touch on it.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what a second blend is like. It's almost like your beginner album. If that shit hit like what you got coming,
Right.
sophomore project.
Right.
That's what I like. I like that hype.
Yeah.
You just probably talking too much to me and Jay. We've been smoking fire.
Maybe
This shit like I'm serious, so you got to come with it now.
I got you.
Yeah. This ain't good, so you got to come with the next one.
Oh, next one gonna be trap music.
All right. Hey, there we go.
This would have a name. This particular.
Just Royalty Cigars.
It's just the brand.
Yeah.
So because we only have one blend, we ain't thought that far yet.
Nah.
Okay, well we might have to go back and call it something.
Yeah.
But I do have something for the next.
The new one.
Yeah.
Okay, copy that. What is it called?
Well, I can't tell you.
I'll try it.
Yeah, we try. But when that one do come out, this one got to be the OG. You know.
Well, close enough. Right?
Yeah.
The king is dying,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But we also got to make sure we don't step on too many
other brands.
king's toe.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I do like it, man.
If anything, we make it Queen Elizabeth. She's still alive. You know what I'm saying? Twice.
Hey, motherfucker, what's my man Prince Charles? He was never going. He's like this.
He like that.
King. He be like, oh shit, that's me.
That's me. Finally.
He been trying to be king for so long.
Yeah. He gave up on it.
Right. He's giving it to his grandkids. Like, what the hell was going to happen?
Yeah.
She ain't never died.
Nah.
But man, I'm glad you came and sat down with us, man. You know, we excited to help you promote the brand, man. I really like the stick, which is big.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it.
And don't think I'm saying it because you're here. Anybody who knows a little bit about me knows I'd be like, man, you know, this is garbage. I try not to call you shit in front of you, you know, on screen.
Not on camera.
But you know,
Yeah.
but I definitely would tell you it's just not suitable for my palate.
Yeah, he'll get us counsel.
Right.
For the third time this year.
Right, you ain't lying, right. Look, we actually have a council compliance officer. I keep us on edge. I'll keep us on edge. But Jay, what you got coming along, man? You coaching and everything now?
Man, these kids, bro. You know me. I'm just with the kids. I'm coaching softball and t-ball for my son. So I got that going, man, and I got a couple things going from a business aspect that I'm excited about. So I'm doing that, man. We got PCA coming up. I'm getting ready for that. That's a whole marathon right there.
Have you been to one of them? Never. Oh yeah, you went for a treat.
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, got me at the house doing push-ups and step ladders, everything, bro. It's gonna be so much walking.
Make sure you have not only something tangible like a card. Get you like a pop or something on your phone. If those run out. Right.
Yeah, I got the digital card.
It's tons of people, man. Tons of people.
Right.
You know, and it's a lot of shop owners walking around. I would say, as much as I like Cigar Mike and everything that he does, he has his own community of people. I would suggest venturing off and doing other communities as well. And not just Mike. We kind of like fell into the Mike thing by us. It was just easy. And he a vibe. You know what I mean? So we got to kick it with him. You know.
We had a great time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Nice. Now, what would you guys advise? Would you focus on?
Pull out. I'll just
and don't name it after me. You know.
Would you focus on just the retail, or would you focus on also meeting some of the other brands? As far as like, what would you
Retail.
advise to me?
I would only focus on retail.
Okay.
That's what they're there for. They're there to buy cigars.
Right.
You know what I mean? They come with budgets to buy cigars. I mean,
My only little thing with this is this. My only caveat is that still I would probably get their information from those from the vendors.
Yeah.
But I totally agree. You only got so much time.
right.
I don't know how long you're gonna stay, but you only got okay. But but even with that, it's so many.
In a convention. Yeah.
It's so many people there. It's gonna be so packed.
Yeah.
You only have so much time. We tried to schedule out how we were gonna do our interviews, and we said, hey, look, we're gonna try to do 20.
Oh wow.
Right?
Yeah.
25-minute interviews, right?
Yeah.
We made it one day, it damn near killed us.
Damn, because we was walking in a convention center.
Yeah.
We going, because we ain't got a booth, so the people
you
ain't
gotta
coming to
walk.
us.
Yeah.
And they selling cigars. I mean, they want to talk to you, but really, fuck you.
Right.
You know,
right.
you buy it.
Right.
You know, we only got so much time with your pimp, you know. Unless
Right.
we buy,
So it was
that's
certain
what
people
it worked
that we wanted to
Your
interview.
bunion blew up on us and shit.
My what?
Your bunion. Remember you had to, anyway.
I got insoles now. I think I'm gonna be ready this
I
year.
tried to tell you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That insult? No, okay. That motherfucking toe was like, look at my big toe.
It was just like that. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
It bust on him in Chicago, though.
Oh Lord.
What was that? That motherfucking tire blew out.
I was like this the whole day. We walked
We walked through 30-something.
30,000 steps, dog.
Yeah, right.
So
Power of
yeah,
the city, though.
yeah.
So that's a good question though. What cigar weeks or cigar weeks, cigar experiences, how would you rank them as far as just give me your top 5.
I haven't been to all of them, so I can't do so.
But
So the ones that you've only been to, like both of y'all.
well, let's say this.
Because I know they all offer different.
But as a manufacturer or as my own cigar line, none of them are bad, right? Because you have a community of people, most in that area, and if you can gain them as fans, you get people like us who tell our shops like, look, we need these in the shop,
Right.
and if you have a relationship with the shop owner, then they respect our word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really, believe it or not, like we not reps.
Yeah.
Right.
We podcast hosts. You know what I'm saying? We're not reps. But we have a name tied to our personal brand.
Yeah.
That if we say something good, not only is the shop owner understanding, I got 5-10 other people within my close proximity. They're like, shit, go say a try. Let me give it a try then.
Yeah.
Case in point.
You know?
Case in point. We at Goodfellas right now.
Right.
Shout out to Goodfellas.
Yeah, shout
a
out
bar
to all the
and lounge.
Goodfellas
Yes,
fans.
sir. Yes, sir. We at Goodfellas right now.
Girl, Jazz in the house.
We have made suggestions probably 2 or 3 times,
At least.
and all of them have come through.
Even on liquor.
Yeah,
So that
yeah,
helps all the way
yeah.
around.
It helps all the way
My
around.
cigars are in the humidor, good fella, so when you stop by,
Oh, perfect.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we gotta do? We got to start making sure that we help you out with the spread of the word.
Yeah.
And we can do that at our level. That's
Yeah,
not too hard.
yeah.
for us.
We could probably throw in a good word for you. Try to make it a cigar of the week or something like that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell people, man, again, it's the community.
Right.
I really stress that enough. Like, people don't realize that you're, as a consumer, your voice matters.
Absolutely.
If you like this cigar that much, you was in Atlanta, you visited, you got oh man, I want this in Nebraska.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
You go talk to your local lounge in Nebraska and talk, tell them
Right.
to give us a shot.
Tell them you need
Right.
it.
And then we'll be there. We'll
Right.
ship it, no problem.
That's
Right,
it. That's
right,
it.
right.
I definitely stress that a lot. It's
Yeah.
about the community.
That's
You
what's
know,
up.
And that makes it different because Target took a little hit for a couple of days.
Trying to
Just
tell you.
based on community.
Hey,
Community.
still crawling.
Yeah, they still
Right.
dealing with it.
Tesla, they
They
down now. He lost about 160 billion.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a little bit more, but the government paying them, it's okay.
Exactly.
That's another topic.
Yeah.
But me, man, I have to be back in Tampa.
Vacation.
I'll be in New York tomorrow.
I'll be on permanent vacation.
I am on vacation every day when I'm in Tampa.
Yeah, that's why I like going to visit him because I'm on vacation.
There you go.
Any of y'all got questions about this? You got a question, Joe? Rodney? Big Zo? Miles stepped in. Anybody got a question for a black cigar owner in shop? No? Not offhand?
Got any free cigars?
See,
Yeah, there it is. That's
back to the colors.
That's back to
that is a question though, a legitimate question.
What's that?
I'm interested to know, like, what made you get into the cigar business?
Yes, we did, but he can ask what made you get in the cigar business? Quick recap.
A quick recap. Well, first business was cosmetics, cologne, perfume. I love the fact that you can create and you can blend and you can just be wild with your thoughts. And when I saw a couple other brothers, black owned, that had their own cigar brand, I wanted to do it. I wanted to put my stamp into it.
You see how exfoliated this young man is, right? He's exfoliated as hell.
You got to use
Right.
the micro
This is even exfoliated.
Yeah.
My lips are not chapped anymore.
So, initial investment is it crazy? I mean, without getting out of your business.
Right. So what's the initial investment like?
Couple
Get
bricks.
the cigar brand for you.
Couple bricks.
Whoa.
Right.
Wrong show. Wrong show.
We trying to put
Sugar
it out
scrub.
there.
Sugar
This
scrub.
ain't power. You know, this ain't BMF. It's talking about a couple bricks. Yeah, couple
Right.
bricks.
So how was that for you?
It was an investment. You know what I'm saying? It was depending on your budget and the type of car you buy. It's worth a used car.
He answered the question without answering the question.
But also, so in this case, he has one blend, 2 Vitolas.
Right.
So he didn't jump out there and launch 5, 6 different blends at one time, which does get even more costly.
Yeah, because some of these guys, they start off with 5 blends. You know, 6 blends.
Last question.
Talk to me.
I collect cigars with black people on the band.
Okay.
Any conversation with putting an African American person on the band?
I never thought about it, but that's something to look into in the future, definitely.
You talk about royalty. You don't. When you look at us, you don't think of royalty.
We are royalty.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Right.
Third generation.
You know what I'm saying?
Third generation Lord.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, by D ship.
My D shit.
You know what I'm saying? That makes a difference.
It does make a difference.
Everybody be like, oh, you ain't no.
That's official.
It's official.
You're like,
Yeah.
hold on. Hear ye.
For the longest, I was doing my Instagram post like that. Hear you. When you go to my website on the computer, it actually has a deed like that. It actually scrolls
Really?
and it says royalty
Hilarious.
cigars.
That's dope.
Right.
That's dope.
Well, I think we had a good time, man.
We had a great time, man.
I'm gonna finish enjoying the steak. We're gonna finish our conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know if you play dominoes or not, but we're doing classes in a second.
Yeah.
You know, just kick ass classes.
Yeah.
you
Bust
know?
that ass.
That's it.
See, I don't play dominoes. I play bones.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we
Another
go.
loser in the house.
Right.
So next to that, Jay, where can we catch you on social media?
You can catch me everything, J.D. Madison.
There you go.
And then one more time for royalty. How can we catch your royalty?
All right, Instagram.
We got to type this shit at the bottom because they ain't understand.
It's long-winded. Royalty Cigars _ on the back end of Instagram, and Facebook is just Royalty Space Cigars.
Copy that.
Yeah.
How about you?
Everything for me, Cole G. Parker, man. Real easy to find me, man. But until this time, shout out to Goodfellas again.
Yes.
2031 Cobb in Marietta, Georgia. Shout out to all our people and family and friends we got in the house. And until the next time, stay uplifted, stay woke, and stay lit. We out.
Peace. Got new one for the 2 and 25. Stay uplifted.
Uplifted.
Stay uplifted. I love it.
Bad.